was a time I knew your voice, like the lines inside my hands. Now it fades like quiet noise across unfamiliar lands. We once lit rooms with just a glance, built whole lives with silent talks. But time's a thief in gentle dance, and I forget the way we walked. There are names I forgot, faces blurred in the rain, once carved in my thoughts, now just shadows with no name. You were everything I swore I'd never lose or not recall. But even love with time can fall. I try to trace your laughter back to something warm and clear, but it's a sound behind a crack, too far, too faint to hear. I write your name in dust again, it vanishes like breath. Some loves don't end in fire or pain, but in a quiet death. No fights, no tears, no final scene, just life that grew too far between. And now you live in songs I skip, in dreams I only half equip. Your name I forgot, not from hate, just from time. You were once my every thought, now a soft forgotten rhyme. I still reach for you at dawn, then wonder who I'm thinking of. It's strange how we forget old love. Maybe the heart makes space to grow by letting go what we used to know. Not every ghost is meant to stay. Some drift and slowly fade away. You're a name I forgot, though I never meant to lose. You were a chapter I reread till the ink ran out of use. Now you're someone I once knew. You my life that moved too fast, and though I loved you, picking on the past. So if you ever feel me miss, know I remember you like this. A warmth I held, a voice once caught, and all the names I forgot. We walk the same streets, just different days, crossing echoes in quiet cafes. I hear your laughter just a breath away, but fate keeps turning the other way. Your shadow grazes mine at dawn, but by the time I look, you're gone. We're pages from the same old start, but written as two parallel hearts. We're close enough to feel the pull, but far enough to leave a hole. Like stars that dance but never touch, we're made of love but miss too much. The universe may draw the charts, but we remain two parallel hearts. drew separate charts and left us here as parallel hearts. What if love is more than touch? What if feeling's just enough? If I never hold you in this space, will your soul still know my face? With threads that almost intertwine, two perfect lines that can't align. Not broken, just a world apart, still longing with a silent heart. In every life, in every start, I'll search for you, my parallel heart. So if you ever feel me near, in quiet thoughts and falling tears, know you're not alone, not far, we just belong as parallel hearts. I used to ripple with every breeze, moved by doubt, not by ease. Tried to mirror every face, chased the noise, forgot my place. But stillness taught me how to see that peace was never far from me. I didn't need the storm to flee, just still water, still me. Still water, still me. No rush, no wave, just clarity. Not loud, not lost, not trying to be, just quiet truth beneath the sea. used to wait for someone's gaze to tell me I had earned my place, measured my worth in borrowed light, dim myself to make things right. But stars don't beg to be adored, and silence speaks when we're ignored. I found a spark when all was still, a light they couldn't break or kill. I am my own moonlight, glowing in the quiet night. Don't need to burn to be alive. I shine in slow, soft waves that rise, even when the world won't see. I hold the sky inside of me. No spotlight, no stage in sight. I am my own moonlight. They only clapped when I stood tall, not when I learned how not to fall. But I grew roots in shadowed ground, where silent strength is truly found. They missed the moments I grew wings, mistook the hush for lesser things. But some of us are meant to glow in places sun can't ever go. So let them chase the louder flames. I'm not here to play their games. I've learned to rise, not ask for room. I carry light inside my bloom. I am my own moonlight, soft and wild, gentle fight. I don't flicker when I'm all alone. I radiate what I've outgrown, even if no eyes align. I know I don't need to shine for someone else to say I might. I am my own moonlight. Not all light blinds or screams to stay. Some just glow and float away. But I am here, still warm, still whole. A quiet fire, a steady soul. I am my own moonlight, born of dark and made of night. I'll never beg to be believed. The night is proof of all I've grieved. So let me glow without a sound, with feet on sky, not on the ground. No mirrors left to make it right. I am my own moonlight. And when the world turns cold or blind, but I'll still shine, soft and light. I held you like a final flame, afraid to lose, too scared to name. But love's not meant to be confined. It blooms, it fades, it shifts with time. Some stories end with crashing sound, but ours just floated to the ground. And in that hush, I finally knew, letting go can feel like truth, like petals in the wind. No fight, no chain, no sin, just a drift, a dance, a slow release, a quiet kind of peace. You were part of what I grew, but not the only light or some love exists for beauty's sake, and letting go is not the end, it's just the bend where grace begins. So go where all wild gardens grow, where I can't reach, but I still know you were a season I was in, a bloom, a breath, a gentle spin. No storm, no war, just whispered skin. Now you're just petals in the wind. And if you land in someone's hand, may they hold you like I couldn't understand. We don't speak like we used to do. No more calls at 2:30. No more notes on rainy glass. Just memories we let drift past. But love like ours, it doesn't fade. It lingers in the mess we made. And though the words are gone erased, I still feel you in the empty space. So I'll meet you in the silence, where no one else can hear. In the hush between the heartbeats, I still hold you near. No need for one more goodbye, no reason left to cry. We never really parted, we just stopped asking why. I'll meet you there in the silence. Your laugh still echoes down my spine. In cafes where we once drew lines, I see your eyes in passing light, like you're still just out of sight. We had a love the world can't name, too soft, too strange, too wild to tame. And though the stars were never kind, you live inside my quiet mind. I don't need to speak out loud to feel your soul inside the crowd. We lost the touch, but not the tune. Our song still hums beneath the moon. So I'll meet you in the silence, where hearts don't have to shout, where your breath fills the stillness and nothing's in or out. We don't need time or space, or even face to face. Just one deep breath between the noise to feel that sacred place. I'll meet you there in the silence. We were never meant to stay, but love like ours won't drift away. It's in the spaces we don't speak, in every tear we didn't leak. So when the world has gone to sleep, and all that's left is dark and deep, just close your eyes, I'll come to you. In that quiet only we both knew. No broken hearts, no heavy cost, no words for all the love we lost. I'll meet you there. They said the soil was much too dry, that nothing here could reach the sky. But I took root in cracks and dust, in broken ground and shattered trust. I wasn't made of easy days. I found my not your turn. Let them doubt what they can't learn. You are a field of untamed grace, blooming boldly out of place. was born in quiet cracks of light, where broken roads still dreamed of flight. Hands in dirt, hardened skies, asking questions, chasing whys. They said be simple, keep your ground, but I felt galaxies all around. I carry roots inside my chest, but stars that won't let me rest. 'Cause I'm made of dust and stardust too, of crooked paths and skies so blue. I'm both the fall and the rise again, the question mark and the amen. I don't need gold to prove my worth. I'm infinite in the skin of earth. I've stumbled more than I have soared, felt small in crowds and faith ignored. But even ashes hold a glow, and quiet hearts still learn to grow. I felt the weight of being real, of dull routines and wounds that heal. But deep within, I still ignite a fire wrapped in morning light. I may not shine like perfect stars, but I still burn through every scar. And when they say I won't break through, I smile 'cause they don't see the view. I'm made of dust and stardust dreams, of gravity and wild extremes. I'm grounded but I still believe in what my heart can still achieve. You see the dirt, I see the birth of galaxies inside my worth. So here's to those who feel too much, who break and bend but never hush, who hold the stars inside their chest and bloom in silence with the rest. We're made of dust and stardust fire, of quiet storms and deep desire. We're books unfinished, songs unsung, the midnight sky in every lung. So don't you doubt the light you bring. You are the start of everything. So dream like stars, but walk like stone. Be soft, be strong, be all your own. You're not too much, you're just enough. A universe of dust and love. I was silence in a crowded room, a fading spark without a tune. You looked through me like I was dust, but ashes rise when they must. You fed my fears and watched me break, but even diamonds come from quake. I stitched my wounds with shattered glass, and now I'll never finish last. I was the girl you left behind, now I'm the fire you can't define. You made a ghost but I grew loud, now I'm the thunder through the crowd. I am the storm you thought would pass, but I came back unchained at last. I wear the scars like armor gold, a story written fierce and bold. You tried to drown what couldn't die, but I still rise and paint the sky. No more fear, no more form. I am the voice, I am the storm.
Massive cinematic drop, thundering bass, vocal chops echoing. I am the storm, with pulsing synth layers.
was the silence, now I scream. The dream you feared I'd ever dream. I am the storm you couldn't tame, the wildfire that owns its name. You buried truth and hope died rust, but I turned pain to cosmic dust. I don't beg and I don't bend. This is power you can't comprehend. No more fear, no more form. I am the voice, I am the storm.
I am the echo through the flames, the blood that never speaks in shame. I am the soul that broke your mold, the quiet girl who turned to gold.
I am the storm you tried to end, but I return again, again. From shattered glass and silent screams, I built an empire out of dreams. You'll remember when I'm gone, the storm was me all along. No more chains, no reform. I am the voice, I am the storm.
I am the echo through the flames, the blood that never speaks in shame.
Walking through a world that's made of smoke. Every word you said still makes me choke. You were the flame that kissed my skin. Now you're the ghost I'm drowning in. Tried to run, but time stood still. Heartbeats echo on the hill. All the stars forgot my name, but I still burn all the same. I've got midnight in my veins, dancing slow inside the rain. You can't see the war I fight, but I wear scars that glow at night. I'm not broken, just unseen, living somewhere in between. Even shadows know my name. I've got midnight in my veins. You lit a match and watched me fade, left me lost inside the grave. But ashes bloom where fire dies, and I'm still here behind these eyes. Every silence pulled me close, every goodbye hurt the most. But I learned to breathe in pain, now it runs inside my veins. I've got midnight in my veins, through the loss and through the flames. I don't need your light to shine, I've become the dark divine. Even storms will speak my name, I'm the calm inside the flame. You won't break me down again, I've got midnight in my veins. Let them say I disappeared, I was never truly here, but I live in every spark, in the silence, in the dark. I've got midnight in my veins, no more crying out in vain. I'm the fire, I'm the rain, and I will never fade again. You can't hold what won't be chained. I've got midnight in my veins. Ashes bloom where fire dies. Walking through a world that's made of smoke. Every word you said still makes me choke. You were the flame that kissed my skin. Now you're the ghost I'm drowning in. Tried to run but time stood still. Heartbeats echo on the hill. All the stars forgot my name, but I still burn all the same. I've got midnight in my veins, dancing slow inside the rain. You can't see the war I fight, but I wear scars that glow at night. I'm not broken, just unseen, living somewhere in between. Even shadows know my name. I've got midnight in my veins. You lit a match and watched me fade, left me lost inside the gray. But ashes bloom where fire dies, and I'm still here behind these eyes. Every silence pulled me close, every goodbye hurt the most. But I learned to breathe in pain, now it runs inside my veins. I've got midnight in my veins, through the loss and through the flames. I don't need your light to shine, I've become the dark divine. Even storms will speak my name, I'm the calm inside the flame. You won't break me down again. I've got midnight in my veins. Let them say I disappeared, I was never truly here. But I live in every spark, in the silence, in the dark. I've got midnight in my veins, no more crying out in vain. I'm the fire, I'm the rain, and I will never fade again. You can't hold what won't be chained. I've got midnight in my veins. There's a hallway no one sees, with doors that only open for me. Each room holds a version worn and true, some full of light, some just shades of blue. One hums with laughter I barely recall, one's filled with silence that still stands tall. And I walk through without a key, just listening to the rooms inside me. There are rooms inside me where I still cry, where I still dance, where old dreams lie. Some are messy, some are clean, but everyone has shaped my being. I don't lock them, I don't flee, they all belong to the rooms
walking through the fire, chasing hope but getting tired. Every step a quiet war. Still you stand, asking for more. They don't see the weight you bear, all the hurt you never shared. But your silence speaks to me, louder than the world can be. Yeah. When the sky forgets your name and your light begins to fade, I will find you through the flames and remind you why you stayed. I am here for you when the night is closing in, when your strength begins to slip. I'll be where your edges end, out here for you, through the noise and through the scars. When you can't remember you, I will show you who you are. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I am here for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on. You don't need to wear the mask. You don't owe the world that task. Even broken, even bruised, you are worth what they refused. Let the shadows come and go. I will stand and face the cold. You don't have to be enough, you just have to feel the love. When your breath is hard to find and you're falling out of time, I'll be wind behind your wings, I'll be strength when nothing sings. I am here for you when the dark begins to lie, when the mirror hides your fire, I'll reflect your truest sky. I'm here for you even when you turn away, I will be the voice you lost, calling you to stay. Standing here, don't fall. Big build with stuttered vocal bits or progressive sign. You are not the things they said, you are more than what you've bled. If you're quiet, I still hear. If you're gone, I'm always near. I am here for you, not for who you try to be, but for every part you hide, even what you hide from me. I'm here for you when there's nothing left to do, even if you can't believe. I will always, always be here for you.
I've walked through nights that had no stars, held my breath through all the scars, told myself I'd never see a dawn that still believed in me. But silence slowly turned to sound, and light began to wrap around. The shadows didn't leave on cue, but I found morning breaking through. Morning light, soft and wide, kissing the edges of what I hide. Not loud, not fast, but shining clear, whispering, you made it here. No trumpet song, no great parade, just quiet peace. The night once free, a golden hush that feels just right. I rise again.
「
with hope that walks, not runs or flies, and sun that waits behind closed eyes. The softest yes, the quiet fight to rise once more in morning light. So let me wake, let me be new. Morning light, I'm alive, I'm alive. When the night pulls you under and your voice is lost to thunder, when the world forgets your name, I'll be the light that never fades. Even when you're far from sight, I'll be your shadow in the fight. If the silence starts to scream, I'll be the whisper in your dream. I am here for you. Through the fire, through the blue. When the sky begins to fall, I'll be the one who hears it all. Even when you walk alone, know you're never on your own. No matter what you're going through, I am here for you.
Emotional melodic drop with vocal chops repeating I am here, here for you. Over warm pads and driving beats.
When your strength begins to break and the world feels like a fake, I'll carry what you cannot hold. You're not a story left untold. If your dreams all turn to dust and your faith begins to rust, I'll remind you who you are. You're still the light behind the scars.
I am here for you. When you're lost without a clue, when the road is turned to stone, you won't have to walk alone. Even in the coldest rain, I will stand and take your pain. Even when you're breaking too, I am here for you. I am here for you. I won't promise to fix it all, but I'll never let you fall. You don't need to be okay, just hold on. I'll stay. I am here for you. Through the silence, through the truth. When the light is hard to find, I'll be the fire in your mind. Even when the night feels cruel, you're the reason why I move. No matter what you're going through, I am here. I am here for you. I am here for you.
I've fallen more than I have flown, built castles just to be alone. I've chased the stars with feet of clay and lost myself along the way. They say you need to soar to shine, but what if my dreams are soft and small, still standing after every fall. I may not rise with lightning speed, but slow steps still fulfill the need. Don't count me out, I'm still in flight, just waiting for the wind and light. These are unfinished wings I wear, torn in places light as air, still learning how to catch the sky, still finding reasons not to cry. Not broken, not complete, just walking on unsteady feet. I'll get there, don't clip these things. I'm made of hope and unfinished wings. I've heard the laughter from the side, the ones who think I'll never glide, but they don't see the fire I hide, the stubborn spark I hold with pride. Yes, I've tripped on every dream I've had and turned the good into the bad, but still I write, I try, I sing, because I believe in unfinished wings. This heart still beats in quiet time, each beat a step, each bruise a climb. And when the world moves on too fast, I'll fly in moments meant to last. These are unfinished wings, still raw, taped together, stitched with flaw. But give me space, I'll touch the blue, not like them, but strong and true. Not perfect, the strongest thing, but still I rise on unfinished wings. Don't rush the bloom, don't force the flight. Even stars must wait for night. What grows slow may last much more than anything that burned before. So here I am, still finding form, a soul miscarved in its own storm. And if I fall, I'll rise again. With every loss, I still remain. Someday I'll soar, but till that sings, I live, I breathe, with unfinished wings. So if you're lost and trying to know I'm just like you, learning how to fly, with wings still coming true. I've walked through storms without a sound, tried to heal while falling down, carried guilt like winter rain, told myself to smile through pain. But every time I tried to race, I lost another piece of grace. Now I sit and watch the sky and let the slow days pass me by. 'Cause clouds never rush, they drift, they glide, they don't chase time, they simply ride. So I'll take each breath and let wounds hush, learning to love that clouds never rush. I used to count the steps ahead, worrying what wasn't said. But healing isn't made of speed, it's quiet nights and silent then stay. They change the sky in their own way. So I'll forgive the days I stole. I'll rise in time. I'll feel it all. And when I do, it'll be enough. Because like clouds, I never rush. I am healing slow, but healing true. Like clouds above, I'm finding blue. I used to think that strength was loud, that I had to stand out in the crowd, that healing came in battles won, or running fast towards some bright sun. But silence taught me more than noise. In quiet, I found my own voice. No need to shout, no need to prove. I learned to grow and not to move. Now I'm quiet like the trees, rooted deep and swayed by breeze. I don't rush, I don't chase, I bloom softly in my space. I found peace in standing still, not by force but by will. The world may spin but I just breathe, quiet like the trees. I've watched the storms, I felt the weight, bend but never broke from fate. They passed like wind and I would rise, with deeper roots and clearer skies. Not every truth is sung out loud, not every soul is big and proud. Some are steady, calm and seen, but strong like forests in between. So let the world keep rushing past, I'll plant my stillness, let it last. There's power in a gentle way, in standing tall when others sway. I'm quiet like the trees, listening more than I need to speak, letting seasons shape my name, losing leaves without shame. I don't bloom to be adored, I grow because it's what I'm for. No spotlight, just release, still and whole, like the trees. And in the hush, I finally see the sacred art of just to be. No noise, no race, no stage, no crown, just roots that hold me when I'm down. So if you find me standing still, know I am grounded, breathing, filled. I rise in silence, deep and wide, a quiet force the world can't hide. And when I fall with grace to rise again in time and place, strong and slow and wild and free. I am quiet like the trees. And when the noise begins to fade, you'll find me there in forest shade, holding healing leaf by leaf, quiet and complete. I used to think that strength was loud, that I had to stand out in the crowd, that healing came in battles won, or running fast towards some bright sun. But silence taught me more than noise. In quiet I found my own voice. No need to shout, no need to prove. I learned to grow and not to move. Now I'm quiet like the trees, rooted deep and swayed by breeze. I don't rush, I don't chase, I bloom softly in my space. I I felt the weight, bent but never broke from fate. They passed like wind and I would rise, with deeper roots and clearer skies. Not every truth is sung out loud, not every soul is big and proud. Some are steady, calm, unseen, but strong like forests in between. So let the world keep rushing past. I'll plant my stillness, let it last. There's power in a gentle way, in standing tall when others sway. I'm quiet like the trees, listening more than I need to speak, letting seasons shape my name, losing leaves without shame. I don't bloom to be adored, I grow because it's what I'm for. No spotlight, just release, still and whole like the trees. Like the trees. Like the trees. And in the hush, I finally see the sacred art of just to be. No noise, no race, no stage, no crown, just roots that hold me when I'm down. So if you find me standing still, know I am grounded, breathing filled. I rise in silence, deep and wide, a quiet force the world can't hide. And when I fall with grace, to rise again in time and place. Strong and slow and wild and free, I am quiet like the trees. Like the trees. And when the noise begins to fade, you'll find me there in forest shade, whole and healing leaf by leaf, quiet and complete. I held you like a final flame, afraid to lose, too scared to name. But love's not meant to be confined. It blooms, it fades, it shifts with time. Some stories end with crashing sound, but ours just floated too exist for